Hello everyone and welcome back to Farm Simulator 22. We're back here in No Man's Land with Grober Games. So we are in the month of September and we're starting to get closer to the official first full harvest. I got our hay and straw building storage set up already. And we already got our straw in here. I moved that between episodes as well. And the only thing that bugs me a little bit about this mod is just how they fill up the building, but that's just my OCD. Otherwise, functionality-wise, this is a really nice mod. So, but we got just a little over 99,000 liters. Excuse me, I can't speak this morning. But it's kind of weird how some of those bales go in and we get a little bit extra because I know we just had the even 99,000, and now we have like 99,169, which isn't the biggest deal in the world, and I kind of redid the yard a little bit after setting it up, but I kind of like where it's positioned at. And in between our downtime, I ended up cleaning up our yard a little. I should say, shouldn't say cleaned up, but put some of the equipment that we no longer need away. I got the chopper put away for now, but I put the grass pickup attachment back on it because I kind of want to do one more forage harvest here. But what I got planned for us today is that I was thinking, and I got the duels on the way, as you can tell. I was thinking, since we are now technically short one grass field, I was just gonna use the two little pieces of grass field by the pasture. But I decided that the cornfield we took out, since it didn't yield the greatest, I kind of want to put that into grass for now. Till I decide what I want to do later. So we got to get that plowed under. And then we're going to have to get that cultivated yet today. And then we're going to plant some grass down over here. And I think that's going to be the best route for this field. It'll be closer to the our BGA. And we'll be able to make a little bit more use of it, with it being closer than having to run all the way across to the other side of the farm and haul everything back. So I feel like this is going to be the smarter idea right now. And that's one thing I'm going to do here quick once we get down to the other end. We're going to drive over to the BGA here. And we're going to get the last of our silage put into the BGA. Yeah, because we still got quite a bit of silage to go through, and we need the money because there's a few purchases that we need yet. One thing I would like to purchase, but I don't know if we'll get to it, is I would like to purchase a livestock trailer so we can transport our own cattle. And the other purchase I would like that we kind of need but don't need right away is a manure spreader for ourselves. Let's see here. There we go. That turned on. Start dumping that. Oh, yep. Will that dump here and go? Oh, and before I forget, gotta get this going. Why are you not running like you should be? There it goes. Okay. So we'll let that work while we're here. And the other plan for today is we're gonna take some more hay up to the beef cattle we got. And then we're gonna haul the Oliver back to the lumber mill. And we gotta get some lumber in there because we're starting to get low, and then we gotta pull out all the planks yet. And we're going to try our best today to get that filled up. And I would like to take, depending on how much money we make off our BGA today from selling all the methane and electricity, I would like to get, one load of logs in. Oh, missing a little bit here. Always forget, you got to kind of run over where we tilled with the duel. But that's kind of the plan I have for today. If we got time next month, we might cut that that other grass field across the road here, and we'll definitely be turning that into hay. Just gotta figure out the best timing for everything, because I think next month we'll be able to start harvesting our beans, if I remember right, because we planted our beans first this year. We planted our corn first this year. And with it, we took out quite a bit of corn when we did our forage harvesting, and I'm planning to put one full load of corn into the silo, so we have high moisture corn for our feed ration when we start getting that going, because as soon as we get enough silage kind of basically produce over there, that is when I plan to pick up the cattle. So that's the only reason why that barn is sitting empty for now. We don't really need a milk tanker, because we already got 2 tankers we could technically haul the milk with. Even though I would like a little more, professional style looking one, if that's the right way I'm looking to phrase it. But that's kind of a lower purchase on the list right now. Just because we got the one thing I definitely want to do before next year, or at least get started. Yeah, I would like to do before we officially start next year. Oh, whoops, just a second here. I'd like to get done before spring, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I would like to get another piece of ground bought, so that way we could keep moving forward a little bit, and then we could still kind of keep working on our upgrades in between time. I know we're pushing it pretty closely with all our smaller equipment right now, but I think another piece of ground would probably be the best move for us in the long run. Just because we already got quite a few ways where we're making money now. We got our BGA and our lumber mill, which is kind of a good consistent flow of money. And then once we get the dairy going, we'll have another source of money, of bringing in money. So it's not like we don't have any options to bring in money. It's just that we're kind of in that point in this series where we have a lot of things that we need to start upgrading, and it's just figuring out the right things to upgrade at the time. Like, one of the big things I would like to upgrade right away is our drill, but I think we'll still be fine with that, just because we don't have a lot of stuff we need to be drilling. And I think we'll only do oats again. And the other thing I was thinking too right now is how we got those 2 fields up north there on the map, just in 25. I think I'm going to work on combining those into this one field, since we're already planting the same crop every year in it. And I was thinking of doing that to 26 with the 2 smaller fields, but I think I'm going to leave that one alone for now, just because it's kind of nice for when we're doing our corn shopping this season. But we'll see how much corn silage we actually go through. That's kind of what I'm waiting on to make my ultimate deciding factor right now. And I think the field that we are going to go for, we're either going to go for either 27, 15, or 35 as our next purchasable field. I think that one of those 3 pieces will be the best, just because we could get more ground out of it. And they look like fairly good pieces that if we wanted to put some extra odd buildings up, that they're pretty flat and such, though. But that's kind of the plan for today's episode, so we're going to jump into the time lapse here, and we'll see you guys at the end of this all.
We got our windows down, driving down the 405, sing along to the radio. We're gonna make it someday. Nothing's gonna get in our way. We will be the biggest band in town. Round and round the world we'll go, putting on the greatest show. So make sure that you don't miss out, just be there. We're taking our shot, bring what you got. We're going all the way to the top. We will hear the sound of 1 million people screaming our names when we're backstage. We'll play loud, surfing the crowd. Everybody's jumping around. Yeah, that's the place where I wanna be. Going on stage, headline on a Saturday night. Oh, 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 Saturday night. Oh, oh, oh. I'm gonna quit my job. Never wanna have no boss. I just wanna play my rock and roll like they do on the radio. Tommy's got brand new drums, and I still have my old guitar. And John said this next song's gonna be real good, if you know what I mean. Round and round the world we'll go, putting on the greatest show. So make sure that you don't miss out, just be there. We're taking our shot, bring what you got. We're going all the way to the top. We will hear the sound of 1 million people screaming our names when we're backstage. We'll play loud, surfing the crowd. Everybody's jumping around. Yeah, that's the place where I wanna be. Going on stage, headline on a Saturday night. Oh, 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 Saturday night. Oh, oh, round and round the world we'll go, putting on the greatest show. So make sure that you don't miss out, just be there. Oh, just be there. We're taking our shot, bring what you got. We're going all the way to the top. We will hear the sound of 1 million people screaming our names when we're backstage. We'll play loud, surfing the crowd. Everybody's jumping around. Yeah, that's the place where I wanna be. Going on stage, headline on a Saturday night. Oh, 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 Saturday night. Oh, oh, oh. Stumbling out of bed, and I still got you in my head. From all those pretty words you said, it's like I'm wasted. Every time I see your face, I'm losing track of time and space. I don't know where I am, it's like I'm wasted. And I won't waste it. And I promise that I will stand by you forever. I can't get you out of my mind. I will follow you wherever. And I won't waste it. Now, cause I don't wanna slow this down. My heart is screaming out your name. I'm wasted on you. Here we are, right underneath the stars. So let's get a little reckless. You make me breathless, and I won't waste this. And I promise that I will stand by you forever. Wherever promise that I will stand by you forever. And I won't waste this. I'll follow you, yeah. I'll follow you, yeah. I'll follow you, yeah. Yeah, I won't waste this. I burned out like a wandering ember. I shone bright, then my journey was over. What I sought when I ran was back where I began. No matter the rain, no matter the storm, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Leave open the gate, don't turn off the light, I'm coming home. Well, I scratched in the dirt for a while. I gained all that I knew for a price. In the end, what I found was nowhere near as nice. No matter the rain, no matter the storm, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Leave open the gate, don't turn off the light, I'm coming home. Though I fought with my claws and teeth, though I elbowed my way to a seat, there be no kind of peace like you beside me. No matter the rain, no matter the storm, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Leave open the gate, don't turn off the light, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Nothing's as it seems in the photo. Nothing is as sweet going solo. Nowhere I can ramble or roam could change my mind, could slow my coming home.
All right, everyone. I think this is we're going to be wrapping up today's episode. I kind of decided that we were going to cut the grass today just because it was ready. And my hope right now is that with this cut, hopefully by November, we'll have a chance. It'll be full grown, and we'll have a chance to harvest this field and the field across the road from us, and maximize our last, basically grass silage potential to get us enough power through this coming winter. And right now, it's been a while since we last used this little tedder, and I didn't realize how small it was compared to our new windrower. We can't even hardly get two of the windrows from the new the new disc vine. So it's been a while since we last did hay. I mean, to be fair, we don't really have a whole lot of cattle going through the hay. This turned off here. There we go. But yeah, kind of funny. I have it on I have a little list here of actual upgrades that we need, and I don't think I have it on here, but it's depending how fast we go through hay now, it's just kind of like, you know, it didn't feel like it took us that long to tether everything. Not like it did take a little bit longer than it did to cut, but you know, this little tether is still kind of nice to have around, especially since it's kind of like the perfect size for this 40/20. Like, just the fact that the tractor doesn't really lose any balance, and it's just a good set. And the 40/20 and the fact that the 40/20 can handle it really well. We'll have to get that baler moved so I can get the hook up to the rake for tomorrow. The one last thing that we're gonna do, the two last things I'm gonna do for today, is that we're gonna. Oh, let's look at the used market. I saw that this morning, and that made me a little upset. Of the 560M round baler, we could have used that a couple months before when we were doing gosh, I'm struggling, straw in our field. Let's get this water tanker filled up here quick. But we're gonna get the water tanker filled up. We're gonna get the cattle taken care of, and we're gonna pick up ourselves a little trailer. And I think we're gonna go with let's go with the black steel. Change that. What to do? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let's see. Oh, I don't know what I wanted to call it. Let's call it cows, because we already got. That's what we're going to be mainly using it for, anyways. Is as a cattle trailer. So get that purchased today, and then we'll haul this up there, and we're going to drive up to the road quick. Excuse me. We'll get this back here, and we'll get this started dumping water into the trough for them. That way we don't have to worry about it for a while. I know they had like 10,000 liters yet, but this way I definitely won't have to worry about them for a while, because I know they have like little under 20,000 liters of grass of hay to eat yet, so they will be sitting pretty good. And the reason I'm picking up that trailer today is I notice that where are they? That the cattle are starting to depreciate in value. So I kind of want to get them sold while we can still somewhat make something off them. Even though it kind of stinks that they're partway through reproduction, but I think that's going to be the smarter idea right now. We still got quite a bit of cattle here, so we'll be fine there for the most part. So let's unhook that there. While the water's unloading, we'll run over up to town quick here, up to the road, pick up our trailer. We're probably taking the toolbox out, but yeah, as you probably can tell, I also changed my mind about hauling logs, and we had quite a few planks to haul in, and the price was still pretty decent yet, so I figured it was quicker to do that and then chop down a few of the trees we replanted, so that way we didn't have to pull a lot around. But this winter, I think we're gonna take a few more trees out in the bigger area, and then when spring rolls around, we're gonna pick up a couple pallets of saplings, and we're gonna replant that whole area that we been mainly harvesting from, and then we'll start harvesting. We'll start harvesting from our area, all the trees that we've replanted from a couple seasons ago. I think I'm gonna leave all the trees alone that are up at our farm, just cause we have no real reason to take those anymore. Plus, it kind of helps It helps us with the wind and such, and it's gonna help keep the soil from eroding off that hillside. So I think we'll just leave those ones alone for now. And we'll like I said, we'll just replant that for that area that we pretty much taken out of, and we'll start working towards getting our other stuff done. But I think this will be the end of today's episode. I'm just gonna go take those cattle and get them sold. So they'll be roughly around 1,400 bucks, I believe is what we'll get for those five cattle. But they produced 15 calves for us over the last couple of years, which has been very beneficial for us. Granted, this will be the first time we're making any money off them, but you know, it's starting to, the beef cattle up there are starting to get rolling. So, and I think when we start having offspring from the dairy barn, we'll probably bring them up here until they're ready to come up to the barn, and then we'll put them in the barn. But if you guys like today's episode, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps out the channel. If you're enjoying the content, please subscribe so you can stay up to date to the latest series. Above all else, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day. And most of all, thanks for watching.